Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today's subject for Satsang is the open the door to yourself. Seventy-seventh Sutra, in the second chapter, 26th verse. Vivekakhyatih Aviplava Hanopayah. Very beautiful sutra. Swami Vivekananda translates this as: the means of destruction of ignorance is unbroken practice of discrimination. Swami Prabhavananda translates as: ignorance is destroyed by awakening to knowledge of the Atman until no trace of illusion remains. Sachidananda translates as: uninterrupted discriminative discernment is the method for its removal. So, the key word in the sutra, Vivekaha. Viveka is the key word. What is Viveka? I'll describe the secrets of Viveka. The first thing you need to understand about Viveka is, day before yesterday, when I introduced that Patanjali's Sutra on ignorance, I said very clearly, not letting your logic to reach its logical conclusion is aviveka. Letting your logic to reach its logical conclusion is Viveka. It's the first thing you need to know. Second, ability, courage, which will make sensitive, your whole system sensitive to how you think, act. Above all, you yourself will be exposed to your own hypocrisy. Please understand, yesterday night in the campfire session, many were asking what to do to hold this conscious energy permanently in us. Everybody is worried now about that only. You are pouring so much inside us, literally you are blowing us off. How to retain this energy in the system? Understand. To retain that energy in your system, you need two: strong nervous system and subtle grooves in the brain. For the strong nervous system, heavy yoga, samana yoga, means completely balancing your whole prana flow. And for the subtle grooves to grow, intense unclutching. Intense yoga and intense unclutching. Why we really resist so much for that subtle grooves, if those subtle grooves are developed in your system, you become conscious of all that ignorance you carry in. And naturally all your actions has to align with the authenticity and honesty of your being, which is too risky. If all your actions and thoughts and words get aligned, you are out of hypocrisy. You may not be able to do many business you are doing. Please understand, when I say many business, I mean not only the profession which you do in office hours. Many of your relationships are business. I have seen people doing business with God. They go to him and say that, oh, you give me in lottery 1 crore, I'll give you 10 lakh. If you don't believe me, you yourself deduct the 10 lakh and give only 90 lakh. People do business with God. At least God doesn't speak back. You can somehow manage. But unfortunately, these guys do business with Guru also, who speaks back. Now, I have seen people bargaining with me. You do this, I'll do that. I just laugh at them. Even in relationships, you go on doing business. If you become more aware, more conscious, many parts of your lifestyle will tumble down. Many ways you think will be crushed. Not only think, many ways you perceive the world itself will have a cognitive shift. The main reason for this ingenious program is to retain the subtle grooves of the brain as it is, even when they grow old in the kids' brain. That's the main purpose, because they have those subtle grooves. You make them thick-headed like you. No, really. Never ever think you bring them up, you bring them down. Kids are not brought up, they are brought down. See, when you give a candy, first thing a child will do, it will run outside the house to share with its friends. Share with his friends or our friends. That's what in Indian village happens. What do? Hey, eat here itself and throw the cover. Don't go out. That is the first step. Oh, then I will have to eat only all by myself. That is the right thing. You are sowing the seed of he dumping you in the old age home. When he grows old, when you grow old, then he decides. Same logic he applies. I should swallow everything by myself. Then why is this old man, old woman sitting here and wasting my time and energy and money? You go to old age home. It is you who sow the seed and reaping the fruit. One of the most dangerous thing about Viveka is you cannot tolerate hypocrisy even in yourself. Too much of boiling will happen. And the honesty, the truth and strength of your Viveka will shake the way in which you live. I have seen sometime when people honestly go through meditation programs and awaken themselves, going back to their lifestyle is almost like a hell. Understand? Actually, I've specialized giving enlightenment to IT people. See, look around me. All my ashramites, organizers, everybody, 80% are IT people. Because whenever an incarnation happens, he concentrates mainly on the suppressed, deprived people who are in hell. See, he has to liberate them first. I think this time, IT is my specialized area. All around 90% of my ashramites, my organizers, my Satsang coordinators are all from IT field. Alright, let me give you a story on IT. One politician, one thief, one programmer died and went straight to hell. They did not even take a deviation. Politician said, I miss my country, I want to call my country and see how everybody is doing there. He called and talked for 5 minutes, but within 5 minutes people said, enough, just allow us, let us be in peace. And finally, we somehow pushed you there, and we don't want you to call us back anymore. Anyhow, very dejected that even his own kith and kin are not respecting him. He went back to devil and asked, how much should I pay for the call? He said, maybe 10,000 crore. Politician wrote a check and went to sit back on his chair. Thief was really jealous and he starts screaming, I want to call my group. He called and talked only for 2 minutes. His group said, get lost. We are too busy in sharing all your wealth. We are not even bothered about your body. It is lying somewhere. Don't call us again. Then he went and asked devil, how much should I pay for the call? Devil had little compassion. After all, this thief is robbed only just some few crore rupee. So finally he says, all right, give 1 crore. Thief pays 1 crore, goes and sits. Then programmer comes. He says, I want to call all my IT friends. He called all the IT persons, friends, talked for 20 hours. Because in that 20 hours, a lot of updating has happened. New technology was discovered. A new communication trend. iPad, so many new things. They discussed about everything. How to use, what are the new gadgets, these, that. Who is in the leading and what is going on. The whole thing. After 20 hours he went, asked the devil, how much do I need to pay? Devil said, no need to pay. Programmer was stunned and asked, why? Devil says, calling hell to hell is free. So I am working specially on hell. Now I really tell you, the planet Earth is suffering with one of the important problem of sleep disorder, especially last 20 years, it has increased drastically. The sufferings related to altered states of consciousness. Man has started staying more time in the lower states of consciousness. Please understand, one only reason is IT revolution. Too much of information is being fed into the system through the light source. TV, internet, computers, cell phone screen. Too much of information being put inside you with an artificial light alters the state of consciousness you reside and puts you into the lower states of consciousness. Really, I am telling you. Please understand. And so much of ideas put inside you through the light source. Please understand. If you are ordinarily seeing with an eyes a drama, you know it is an entertainment. Your unconscious also will know it is an entertainment. You will not take that seriously. But when you see the same drama in movie form through the light source, you will be brainwashed. Your unconscious will start believing the whole thing as true. Your unconscious will be repeating it, responding to it even in its dreams. You do not know the danger of looking at the lighted screen, light source. Avoid. I am telling you. Avoid looking at the light source as much as possible. Only the information which you want it to go inside your unconscious, receive it through the light source. If you want, the master's message should go inside your inner space, then see it through laptop, see it through computer, see it through television. But never see something which you don't want it to go inside your system. I tell you, one of the main reason for humanity suffering with the lower states of consciousness, all the psychosomatic disorders, insomnia, chronic fatigue, intense violence, all these psychosomatic disorders are mainly because of receiving information through light source. Understand? If you are an IT engineer and you can't avoid the hell, I give you the simple tips. Have this processed turmeric on this 3 point. On the forehead you will have kumkum. Even in these 2 points, you can't have kumkum, means just have at least the turmeric. Apply the turmeric. The effect of it on you will be lot less. And before falling asleep, sit and do the hunkara dhyana, chanting the hunkara, and throw everything out and sleep. Please understand. It's really I am not able to make you understand the dangers of lower states of consciousness. IT revolution is responsible for raising collective negativity. It is not the IT revolution itself, for what for it is used. That is responsible for the growing collective negativity. In a way, that is responsible for my incarnation to happen. Because The growing collective negativity needs to be nullified, cleared. Please understand. Falling again and again back to the lower states of consciousness naturally makes your brain hard. The subtle grooves do not get awakened. You become insensitive to the principles on which you build your belief and which is source of your energy. Please understand. The principles you believe, the ideas gives you the energy, the reasons why you jump out of your bed joyfully. All these things will be shaken if you grow in dullness. But if you grow in sensitivity, your hypocrisy will be lost. Many of the things which you enjoy, you may not have it in your life. Many of the things in which you have vested interests may not happen around you in your life. If you are growing, if your subtle grooves in the brain are getting developed, you may not really want to work for a boss who really sucks the humanity for his zero-based heroism. In the whole world, there are only three kinds of heroism. One, the zero-based heroism, means because of money. Being hero because of more zeros in your bank balance. Second, fear-based heroism. Accept me as a hero or I'll finish you off. Weapon-based heroism. Fear-based heroism. The third, you don't need to accept me, I am a hero. I am just a hero by myself. I'll neither frighten you to accept me as a hero, nor I'll create greed in you to accept me as a hero. I just live like a hero, that's all. Somebody asked me, what? I heard you claim you are God. I said, no, I don't claim. I just live like one, that's all. You don't need to claim you are hero. Just live as hero, that's all. You don't need to claim anything. That heroism can never be taken away. That heroism can never be taken away. Because it is not dependent on anybody. It is just dependent on your strength. Understand? If the subtle grooves in your system is awakened, you may not be able to suck the society, accumulate wealth, or manipulate people, have the political power. That is why in India, this group which is dedicated to awaken the subtle grooves in the brain are clearly instructed voluntarily to take up poverty and no power, no political ambition and no economical wealth around them. That small group only is called Brahmanas. Brahmana has nothing to do with the community in which you are born, the lifestyle you live. Dedicating the energy for awakening the subtle grooves of the brain through the uninterrupted discrimination, Viveka, as Patanjali says. Uninterrupted discrimination. Continuously discriminating, taking all your thoughts to its logical conclusion, you need to dedicate little time for it. You need to work on it. It needs to be accumulated. Viveka has to be built. It has to be accumulated. So be very clear. All you need to do to destroy ignorance is take every thought to its logical conclusion. As I was telling yesterday, if you think you are the body, then what is going to happen? At one day it will become old and die. Is this all the whole essence of life? If you think this is all the essence of life, then at least accept that completely and stop suffering. You will see transformation. Or if you think, no, then this cannot be. I should be something more than this. Then start digging, finding out, seeking. Till you reach the restful awareness, don't leave the logic to stop. Viveka should lead to Ananda. Till it leads to Ananda, Viveka should be extended. Till it leads to Samadhi, you should work on it. Otherwise, you will be carrying an aborted child. Aborted child in your system is most dangerous. It is really dangerous. Understand? Most dangerous. Take the logic to its logical conclusion in every line. Whether it is your concept about wealth, concept about life, concept about body, concept about soul, concept about anything. That is what I call Viveka. Viveka cannot be translated as discrimination. It's a too poor word. Viveka means moving. Viveka means beyond moving. Just pondering over, sitting with it, sitting on it, filling yourself with it. That's what we call Viveka. So, today's message is Vivekakhyatih Aviplava Hanopayah. The means of destruction of ignorance is unbroken practice of discrimination. Ignorance is destroyed by awakening to knowledge of the Atman until no trace of illusion remains. I bless you all to experience, achieve, live, express and radiate the eternal bliss Nithyananda. Thank you.